Hello, I'm James Matthews-Paul, here with PrintingNews.com at Graph Expo 2016. I'm with Dino Pagliarello, Vice President, Product Management and Planning at Konica Minolta.
Right.
It's a pleasure to have you. Now, the big news for Konica, or one of the big bits of news of Konica for this year, is obviously the increase of your stake in MGI, a very interesting French technology company. What opportunities and innovations do you think this is going to bring to the KM customer base?
Well, it really brings us to a new category of print. It allows us to get into this decorative print market where embellishment of things like foil and varnish on the page really add value to the output for our customers.
Okay, fantastic. And are there any particular machines that you're interested in? I mean, I saw the AlphaJet at Drupa. I think that's going to be a very fascinating piece of technology when that comes out into pack.
Yeah.
But is there anything in particular in the portfolio that you think is going to be of interest?
Sure. Well, we have a lot of really great things that we're showcasing. The AlphaJet is an amazing product that's going to have such significant changes in the market and the industry, right? Print to shape is something that is going to grow and going to have a lot of capabilities in the future. But what we're showcasing today in our booth is this toner and foil inline capability with this product called the Meteor Unlimited Colors. It actually is allowing you to put foil down first and then put toner on top of it, allowing you to do things with colors like gold and silver on a toner-based process that you never had the ability to do for it in the past.
Okay, that's fascinating. That's going to open up a lot of applications. Now, something else I want to ask you about is Konica's vision of the workplace of the future.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is something we know that print is changing and it's touching so many other industries, and our workplaces are changing as printers as well. Mm-hmm. How will the workplace of the future impact today's print providers?
Sure. So, we're looking at Workplace of the Future as an initiative for our everyday business, for MFP. But why not offer the Workplace of the Future capability to a commercial printer? Because they are also in office environments doing the same thing as a business accountant would be, right? So we're offering things like telepresence robots and video conferencing and conferencing capabilities, and as well as virtual assistant, virtual receptionist type things that are allowing our customers to be more, efficient with the things that they're doing with technology from the future, so that you don't have to spend money on things such as figuring out when and where I'm utilizing a conference room space. It's just there, the information's there. I can replace someone as a receptionist in every one of my regions and have one virtual receptionist to kind of log people into an office, for example. And if I can't get to a meeting and I need a telepresence robot, well, I can do that as well. So things like that.
Okay, that's really fascinating, and it's interesting because print is just extending beyond its natural territory, and also we're seeing printers really start to adopt new technologies within their own back office, and I think that's the key point that you've got there.
Absolutely.
Now, that obviously, we're talking about data, we're talking about workflow software. There are lots of ways that printers can improve their profitability and grow. What do you think the main growth opportunities are for printers in the modern day?
Well, right now, there's a lot of growth in labels and packaging. I think that's the big theme for this show even, is the packaging market is growing. We're seeing information from companies like InfoTrends saying that the packaging market is going to grow 41% over the next 5 years. And we want to be part of that growth. People talk about print, you've got your iPad, people aren't printing as much in an office, but there is growth happening in other areas, and that's where we're focusing.
And that's industrial, it's textile. There are some really very interesting segments that print is really, digital print in particular, is now starting to see uptake in. And that provides an opportunity at a trade show to go and see how some of those technologies are really beginning to penetrate these markets. Yeah. What do you think the key takeaways are going to be from Graph Expo 2016?
I think some of the key takeaways, looking at growth areas such as the packaging and label market are a key takeaway. Automation is a big part of what's happening here. People are trying to figure out how to lower their costs and see what they can do automatically instead of paying someone in labor dollars in order to do something like that. So I think those two things, the growth markets and trying to automate your facility, are two ways that commercial printers are trying to be more profitable and be more successful in the future.
Dino, thanks very much for joining us at PrintingNews.com at Graph Expo. It's been a pleasure to have you and your insight.
Absolutely, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.